Does America need a new Supreme Court justice now? Hello everyone, my name is Claire Van Steenwyk. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the Supreme Court right now and the problems we're having. A lot of people have believed or said lately that President Trump should not appoint a new justice to the Supreme Court. And then there are those who say he should appoint a new Supreme Court justice. And then we have from the mouth of the granddaughter of the former Supreme Court Justice, Mrs. Ginsburg, who passed away in the last day, that her wish was that she not be replaced until we get a new president. Now, when you think about what that statement is, it's not as simple as it sounds. If President Trump gets reelected, he won't be a new president. He'll still be Trump 45, not 46. So if you take that statement that Ginsburg made on its face, that means we can't have a new Supreme Court justice until January of 2025. That's insanity. And I also realized this, if there was some other major thing that happened, I don't know, tornado, earthquake, some other drastic thing, we got attacked by somebody, do we wait until after the election to respond to this? Because politically it might benefit one of the other candidates who does respond? This is crazy. Politics has nothing to do with this. One of the functions and duties of the United States President is to support justices, to appoint them. He gets them, supports them, appoints them. Then the Senate votes on them, confirms them, they're sworn in, and we have 9 justices again. Because at the point we're at right now, it's a 8-person court. And if something were to go wrong, and even with the cases they have to listen to, because there's a number of cases coming up there right now that have to do with this election. You're going to end up with a 4-4 split possibly, because I don't trust Justice Roberts at all. Remember, he was appointed by Bush, and he was supposed to be the great conservative savior of the Supreme Court. That hasn't worked out too well for any of us, because he's violated the Constitution with a number of his rulings, and everybody knows it, but no one wants to talk about it. Roberts is not a strict constitutionalist. He gave us Obamacare. I hope everybody remembers that. He found some little trick he worked out, a Commerce Clause, which has nothing to do with Obamacare, to give it to us. We need a Supreme Court justice because you have cases coming to the Supreme Court having to do with the mail-in ballots, the mailing out of ballots, how they're going to be counted, all of the kinds of things that are going on. You can't wait until after the election or until a new president arrives. And everybody, I believe, by now has figured out that former Justice Ginsburg knew she was going to be passing away. She was holding out as long as she could, and I believe she was trying to hold out until after the election, because then it would be physically impossible to do this. But she passed away, because quite frankly, you do not have that kind of cancer and have a career ahead of you. It's just not going to happen. We've lost some friends and family with that kind of cancer, and once you get it and it's diagnosed, it's coming, you know you're going to be gone quickly. And with her age along with it, there was just not much chance of this happening. And by the way, her granddaughter is a great ACLU person as well. So no, I don't want President Trump to wait, and I don't believe this should be turned into a political football. It's really very simple. President Trump, do your duty. You are obliged to appoint a Supreme Court justice. We cannot have a vacancy sitting here from September until after January 20th of next year. You've got all of October, November, December, and most of January. You've got 4 months without a justice. This country can't go 4 months without a justice, not with all the craziness that's going on in the streets here. You've got riots in the streets, they're burning cities down, they're looting, they're killing, they're pillaging, and you've got the Democrats sitting here finally saying, this shouldn't happen. Well, big deal. You're not very serious about it because your mayor in Portland still isn't doing anything. Appoint the justice. And you Republicans in the U.S. Senate that are more concerned about how you vote for a justice, because if you vote the wrong way, like say Collins or the guy up in Colorado, you might lose your job. That's just too damn bad. It's not your job, it's our country. You serve at our pleasure, not your own. I personally believe a lifetime appointment to the Supreme Court is too long. I would give you 20 years and that's it. 20 years there is a generation. That's enough time to be there. You people turn this into some kind of dynasty, which is crazy. Appoint a justice, get that justice confirmed and sworn in so this nation can move forward. And then if President Trump happens to lose, you've got a couple more that are going to be kicking out here pretty quick, either retiring or passing away. And they can appoint some more too, both Republican and conservative Republican and the liberals. We have both sides. We have some older justices who aren't going to be there another 8 to 10 years. So these things too will change. We'll visit this issue again. But presently, the duty of the president is to appoint a justice to the Supreme Court so this nation can move forward legally. It's the highest court in the land, and quite frankly, for that granddaughter to release that information to me is a violation of her trust. Ginsburg might have said that, and I'm sure she wants that because the woman is a liberal, always has been. You can tell by a lot of her votes. Yeah, I'm not saying everything she voted on was wrong, but a lot of her stuff is not constitutional, and everybody knows it. There's a lot of the things the court votes on aren't. We need a justice that will look at the Constitution and abide by it as it is written. It's not a living document. As it is written. Original intent only. That's what we need on that court. So President Trump, I beseech you and anyone listening to this, contact the White House and tell him to appoint a justice and do so expeditiously. We need this done. I want to thank all of you, but once again I'm telling you, you as citizens have to speak out. You can't be silent on this issue. You've got to speak out. So start getting a hold of the president. Talk to him any way you can, because I believe the man will listen to us. God bless you, and thank you for taking the time. Have a great day. Bye for now.